Scooby Snacks have been a staple of the Scooby-Doo series since the very beginning. But have you ever wondered why Scooby and Shaggy go from zero to hero every time they munch on these tasty treats? Could there be something special hidden inside these little biscuits? Let's start with the basics. What exactly are Scooby Snacks? If you've ever watched Scooby-Doo show, you know they're Scooby's favorite treat, often used as a bribe to get him and Shaggy to face their fears. But what's in these snacks that makes them so irresistible? Interestingly, Shaggy loves them just as much as Scooby does. This brings us to our first theory. Scooby Snacks contain both human and animal-friendly ingredients. Think about it. They're designed to appeal to both Scooby and Shaggy. Intriguing, right? But what if Scooby Snacks are more than just a tasty treat? Let's dig deeper into their effects on Scooby and Shaggy. Throughout the series, whenever these two consume Scooby Snack, they gain temporary boosts in courage and intellect. For instance, one of the episodes called Don't Fool with Phantom. Scooby and Shaggy's bravery increases after eating Scooby Snack, enabling them to confront villains. The government's involvement in paranormal activities is hinted at in various episodes. In Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, government agencies are shown investigating supernatural occurrences. This suggests they might have an interest in creating highly intelligent drug for animals. We can see in What's New, Scooby-Doo, episode Recipe for Disaster, introduces a plot where people are trying to steal the recipe for Scooby Snacks. This implies that the ingredients or formula of Scooby Snacks might be unique and possibly government-created, containing substances designed to enhance a dog's capabilities, and maybe that's why we see Scooby speaks on a lot of occasions throughout the series.
Tell him, Shaggy. Yeah, old school.
That's right.
That is not a Scooby Snack, Fred.
Then, there's the psychological factor. The placebo effect is a powerful phenomenon.
Do you know what a placebo is, Eddie?
I gotta go.
It's water, Eddie. Water with a squirt of camphor to make it taste like medicine.
No.
Your doctor is weak and your mother is determined that you're ill.
It's all a lie, a great big lie. I do have asthma, I do.
When Scooby and Shaggy believe that Scooby Snacks give them courage, their minds might amplify this belief into reality. They feel braver because they think they've consumed something that makes them braver. It might all be just in their minds. Now, let's address the elephant, or should I say, Great Dane in the room. How do Scooby Snacks affect the rest of the gang? Fred, Velma, and Daphne don't seem to partake as often. We have only seen Shaggy munching on it, and when he does, he also gets some heightened senses like super smell ability shown in this clip. We haven't seen anybody else from gang eating snack. If they did in any episode, then please let me know in comments. But we don't see them eating it as much as Shaggy and Scooby does. And that doesn't mean they are not using it for specific time. Like we've seen Fred come up with some of his best traps. And let's not forget Velma and Daphne. They've had their moments of brilliance, so they might have using it as well, but not as much as Shaggy and Scooby do, and there might be a reason for that. What if Shaggy and Scooby are actually addicted to Scooby Snacks, and the rest of the gang knowingly uses this addiction to coax them into doing dangerous and extraordinary things?
Not even a Scooby Snack?
Well, almost nothing. Let's find the window, Scoob.
Would you do it for a Scooby Snack?
Well, would you do it for a Scooby Snack?
Throughout the various series, Shaggy and Scooby exhibit behavior that resembles addiction. Episode Hassle in the Castle, the duo initially refuses to explore the haunted castle, but quickly changes their minds when Fred offers Scooby Snacks. Their fear is overridden by their need for the snack, a clear sign of dependency. The rest of the gang is well aware of Shaggy and Scooby's addiction and frequently uses it to their advantage. For example, in Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, the gang uses the promise of Scooby Snacks to motivate Shaggy and Scooby to tackle dangerous tasks like entering the monster-filled cyberspace. This repeated behavior suggests that the gang consciously manipulates Shaggy and Scooby's addiction to push them beyond their usual limits. In the episode, it's all Greek to Scooby. Daphne tries to bribe Shaggy and Scooby with Scooby Snacks to go into a labyrinth. However, the Scooby Snacks were in her purse, which was gone, so they had to go in for nothing. When Scooby Snacks are not immediately available, Shaggy and Scooby show signs of distress and reluctance to engage in any activities.
We didn't even get one Scooby Snack. Well,
this could be interpreted as withdrawal symptoms, where the absence of the treat leads to anxiety and reduced motivation. While this theory suggests that Shaggy and Scooby's obsessive behavior towards Scooby Snacks is a form of addiction, the rest of the gang, aware of this addiction, knowingly uses it to manipulate Shaggy and Scooby, driving them to take on the most dangerous and bizarre tasks during their mystery-solving adventures. While the lighthearted tone of the show often masks this darker undertone, this theory shows a fascinating twist on the classic Scooby-Doo narrative.